Hello and welcome from Melbourne, a track modified since we last raced here in Albert Park, and I think with the changes, it's going to be a classic. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Rodriguez completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Ocon, and Yuki Tsunoda, Joe, Albon, Valtteri Bottas, and Leclerc, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Pierre Gasly and Lance Stroll, Schwartzman and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. Okay, you're sat in P2. Verstappen's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Norris is behind you. Our gap behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.1 seconds. They're in second. The difference is 0.8 seconds. Time last lap was a 1:26.1. Gap to your teammate behind is 12.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 12th. Your last lap time was a 1:27.5. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Absolutely fantastic. That is a brilliant, brilliant result. Well done.
And here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé after a fantastic race. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Rodriguez increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Rodriguez. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
Let's move on to the constructors. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improved their position in the championship. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.